And I want to bring this up. We just went through Juneteenth on Thursday. Now, in 1863, January 1st, the Emancipation Proclamation, President Lincoln signed that. It went into effect 12:01 a.m., January 1st, 1863. The slaves were freed. Paul is saying, we were freed when Jesus took the cross and died on Calvary. That hill of Calvary bled. He took the cross. He freed us. We were no longer bondage to the law. We were freed through the cross. And then here we have these Galatians, the Judaizers trying to imprison the Galatians. So now watch this. It took 2.5 years for the slaves in Texas to find out that they were free. June 19th, 1865. They finally found out. They actually had to bring in the cavalry, the government, to come in and secure everything, to free them and make sure that nothing's going to happen. And then can you imagine? You're free, but for 2.5 years, you still act like you're not free. For 900 more days, they worked for free. They were justified by faith. They were freed, but they were still in bondage. They were still slaves. And that's what Paul's getting at here. He's saying, look, guys, we were freed by the cross. Jesus died and bled. And if we're not free, then that didn't matter. All the work that he did. But we're free. We're free now. It took America 2.5 years to make sure everybody knew about this. Can you imagine that? 900 more days. You're free now, but not for 900 more days. I mean, it's amazing. But the same thing, we are all in bondage today. There's so many people that we know that are stuck to the law. They're saying, oh, well, if you're doing that, then you can't have this, you can have this faith, you can have this freedom. If you're still over here, then the love of Christ, you don't deserve it because you're not following this law. And Paul's saying, no. We're justified by faith. We just have to believe in Jesus. We have to walk the holy spiritual walk, but we have to believe in Jesus. And then we're justified by faith. So this brings me to my 3 points today, where we're justified by faith through